My mic has moved a little bit. Wait a minute. Why is this not working? Okay, wait a second. Docs, chat, okay. Oh, Jesus, that's not what I wanted. Okay. I think everything's set up. That's a little bit better. Okay. Begin. Another easy match. No way. Jesus Christ. And they want to rematch me? Absolutely not. Well, that's embarrassing. Okay. Well, that's chess. Well, there's a notification. Oh my god, I lost before I even sent out the notification. Okay, wait a minute. I truly do not know what I'm going to be doing this stream. I think it's going to be very short. Well, it's like an interesting YouTube video. I have this list. Beyond Ghibli, I look at Japan's best anime directors. Did someone suggest this to me? Did I see someone else watch this? I don't remember. Are there any recommended videos? Bacon sent the spoiler, Jujutsu Kaisen MMV, crazy. Already watched the Punibaba 24 frames a day. I wonder if there's a part 2 to that yet. Probably not, right? They're probably... Oh my god. They're probably gonna come out in like a month from now or something, I assume. I worked on Jujutsu Kaisen Part 1. Oh, they got a new video out since then. Behind the animation, from roughs to final. Yeah, I assume it's like a... It's not... What do you call it? An unscripted, scripted, edited, no voice, blah, blah, blah. Okay. The short we saw, some clip we saw. Oh, and then Bacon sent this thing, which I did watch off stream. Which is basically a extension of what we were looking at last time, which is, you know, asking Mappa animators about the recent Jujutsu Kaisen scandal. And it's in Japanese and had subs, and I'm like, I can't watch this on stream because then I have to like read it out, and like, what if people are just listening, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I watched it. It was, I would say it's not particularly interesting. Firstly, I was a bit vague on like, they said they're talking to people, but I'm like, who are they talking to? Like, well, I don't really understand that. It seemed very, I don't think I'm the target audience for this. It seemed like a very surface level kind of discussion about, it wasn't really a discussion as well. It kind of feels like they're promoting something, which they are, because it's like a non-profit or something. I don't know, it's mildly interesting, but definitely not for me. And then I watched one other video on this channel. I'm not going to be able to find it. It was some guy, it was like Gynax, some guy involved with Gynax, and he was talking about production committees. I think it was on this channel. Oh, maybe they linked it in the description. Maybe that's how I found it. And I hadn't seen it before. Like someone, I think maybe Heath, like referenced it before. Was it this one? No, definitely not. Yeah, this. Why anime is on the rise even though the industry is so poor. I watched the majority of it, and then I realized I should probably be taking notes because, like, I don't know, he's saying a lot of stuff that I'm just not understanding. But I think it is my fault for just not understanding. Like, he was talking about the production committee, and there's, like, caps to things, and some people can only invest in certain things, and you're getting a percentage of stuff back, and I'm like, I got no idea what he's talking about. So yeah, I just need to, if I actually want to learn more about production companies, I need to do proper research, I guess. But that was mildly interesting. Anyway, was there anything else I wanted to say about this? Oh, the one thing that I find really strange about this is that it's all in English. Like, they're talking in Japanese. The subs are in English. The description is in English. Their entire company appears to be in English, which is weird to me. Like, all the Kickstarter and stuff, I guess they just want to get, like, foreign involvement in the struggles of Japanese production. But that was, like, a weird thing to me. I'm like, why is it all in English? Like, why aren't they targeting people in Japan, right? But anyway, I don't know. Maybe they have they probably have, like, a Japanese channel as well, I would assume. But that was kind of weird. But anyway, not the video for me. And Heath is dabbing. Thank you, Heath. What do I do now? We have a few new videos. Protect Yourself when we watch that. Should remove that from here. Why only watch shonen anime? It's kind of interesting. They have the action genre too long. Love Letter. I don't care about Cowboy Bebop. Tumblr Sexy Men way too long. And Beyond Ghibli. A look at anime's best directors. That's also mildly interesting.
Shonen.
But to be honest, none of these really appeal to me at the moment, but let's have a look. All right.
A style of Japanese animation and comics aimed at a younger male audience.
True. Oh my god. But it's also a genre.
Most people in the 2010s coming into the anime community were first exposed to anime through a shonen anime or manga, which gave them the initial curiosity into this hellish landscape of a community and medium. I'm no exception, as when I first came into the anime community back in 2018 or 2019, sometime in that school year, the first couple of anime I was introduced to was well, it was Dragon Ball Super and Boruto. Look, man, kids are weird, okay? And those two series, and of course binging the prerequisite stories before them, led me to watching over 100 different series in the past 4 years of anime. And having...
Oh my god, that's way more than me. I've seen, what, 41 or something, I think?
The majority of them be targeted towards a shonen demographic. The main thing I want to preface in this video is that I'm referring to the demographic of shows targeted at a young male audience, not the arbitrary genre that we in the West think of when we think of shonen. So when I say shonen, yes, I mean Naruto, Dragon Ball, but I also mean Haikyuu, I also mean Attack on Titan, and I'm including Spy Family and Call of the Night as well. So yeah, off the rip, what makes these manga or shows a shonen demographic targeted series? It can be either as simple as what magazine is it published in, but some people have also separated the tropes that each demographic tends to follow, especially in the different themings between demographics, the level of psychological intrigue in the show, and the level
oh my god, Vinland Saga, is that a shonen? Oh my god.
Censorship involved as well. For the sake of this video, we're just gonna stick with deciphering which is in which demographic based off of the magazine that they were published in for the most part. Shonen is the most diverse demographic that there is, with easily the most amount of publishing magazines and publications. This is wrong. There are like twice as many seinen magazines than shonen. There are so many properties.
That's pretty funny. I would have expected shonen, you know, because, you know, kids like stories more than adults, I guess. I don't know why. I don't know why I would possibly think that. Because obviously the market for, I guess the market for anything is always large for adults, right? Because there's like way more adults. They have money. It just makes perfect sense, right? I don't know. Wait.
And stories that are for people from the age of anything as low as middle school to anything as high as some years in university, whether it be a fantastical story with a magical sex shift, or a psychological thriller, or a battle action series romance. The genre has something for everybody's taste. Considering the age of the average anime viewer as well.
Oh my god, Mushoku Tensei music. Oh wow, this is a great channel, isn't it? Good.
Most of us tend to either find anime or watch most anime during the age range that would best match the target audience of these shows as well. Meaning that for a majority of anime fans, shonen is just the best tailored for your anime experience, meaning the story should be digestible on a thematic level, a characterization level, and an entertainment level that are needed to meet the 13 to 21 audience that it's intended for. The only drawback in this is that, well, there's a huge difference between a 13-year-old and a 21-year-old. But the biggest difference in the demographic is that with the increasing popularity of anime, the increasing viability of it as a medium, and the increasing production value that keeps getting put into these magazines, into these series, and just the sheer amount of stories that we have to tell, the demographic is also growing as well. Most of shonen magazines aren't just battle series anymore. Sports, romance, fantasy, comedy all have equal playing fields in Jump Plus, Besatsu Shonen Magazine, Weekly Shonen Magazine, and in all of these magazines, they've had some amazing series be adapted in recent years as well. And they're not populated with 50% action series. After Weekly Shonen Jump, these are all probably the top 5 most popular shonen magazines in Japan when it comes to sales, circulation numbers, and just cultural relevance when it comes to how many series get adapted and how much they're talked about on the internet, of course. And it's these magazines which are starting to get more attention, action, and praise as the demographic as a whole drives the anime community as a whole, and as they both grow into something greater than what it began as. Speaking of shonen's beginnings, I want to take a look at why people historically have graduated from shonen to reading other series targeted towards a seinen demographic, towards different demographics that we've seen in past years. Over the years and decades since we've seen the first manga magazine all the way back in Jesus Christ, what the fuck is this? Anywho, ever since the first one, shonen magazines through the years have only increased in popularity, the number of series, and most importantly, diversity in the genre. Just on the numbers tip, here you should be able to see a representation of the number of shonen magazines beginning publication by decade until 2000, where the number skyrockets with the globalization of anime, the popularity of influence in the big three, and the mainstream.
This is not the best way to pan across this graph, but alright, I get the point.
Because of this growth and eventual overpopulation, a lot of the other top magazines in shonen started to realize that in order to separate themselves from the pack, they had to start offering up different types of series to readers that their competitors couldn't offer, as well as try to compete with the media giant at the time, and still now, which is Weekly Shonen Jump magazine. This led to the Bakumans, the Beastars, the Welcome to the NHKs of the world, and so many more series, which showed a deviation from shonen's hard commitment of action and sports in the previous 40 years, more so than nowadays at least. Okay, so I have a question. Let's say that before you used to only eat a certain food because your restaurant, your favorite restaurant that you always loved, stopped selling it years ago. But now in 2023, after COVID and everything, they started laying people off. So their current staff, they started saying, okay, if y'all have any specialty meals that y'all can make personally, do it. And this one coworker that your friend had also loved the food that you love, so they started making it at the restaurant or fucking whatever. And now they start selling it. And not only do they sell it, but it does so well that it makes them so much money that they become a franchise and open up more locations around town. And now they're even open 24/7. Okay, this restaurant analogy is getting out of hand. Look, my point is, most of the reason for me to eventually grow out of shonen for the sake of other series is gone. Not to say that I'll never read a seinen, like Kaguya-sama is in my top 10. I plan on reading Monster and Kingdom eventually.
Wait, is Kaguya-sama a seinen? Wait, what is seinen again? Wait, why am I, what's Wikipedia? Wait, seinen. Isn't it like older people? Wait, marketed towards young adult. Oh, I guess he's saying it's published in a seinen magazine or something, right? Wait. Or is he... Oh God, am I like missing the point? Kaguya-sama. Magazine. Oh my god, it was first serialized in Shueisha's Seinen magazine. What is seinen about Kaguya-sama? I mean, I guess it's... I don't even know. Alright, interesting.
And then I'll read Berserk. But do I need to? I'd argue that I still have a lot of shonen classics to read and watch fully that already cover the theoretical fiction, the fucking philosophical questioning that like other seinen series are praised for, and just different series that are shonen targeted that are anime originals like A Megalobox, Ergo Proxy, Gurren Lagann, Samurai Champloo, Fooly Cooly, Evangelion, and Cowboy Bebop, all which are examples of the variety of the demographic beyond just the manga industry and its adaptations, and also show the diversification of genres that the shonen demographic allows for compared to other demographics, I'd argue. So with all that being said, and all of that on the watch list, I think I'm good with just watching shonen for now, at least prioritizing it over graduating or going to other genres, at least seeking it out personally. And anyone else out there who only watches shonen or doesn't watch shonen or doesn't read shonen or whatever the case may be, that's fine too. I appreciate your opinion, and leave it down below in the comment section. I appreciate everyone for watching this video and supporting and getting through it, and I just thank y'all for continuing to support the channel.
Do you think there's a single anime fan out there who has never seen a shonen? I wonder, is that possible? Because they're like by far the most popular things, right? But then I don't know, whatever. Anyway, this was interesting. I feel like I had something I was going to say about this. Cowboy Bebop, the Kaguya-sama thing was interesting. I don't know. I have nothing to say. Small channel, nice video, well made. Not the most interesting subject matter. I guess what he's saying is that I think two interesting things here. One, shonen, it's got to be really simple. Themes have to get across, characters have to get across. It's very appealing to everyone. Makes sense. The other thing he talked about was how there's so much diversity in it, which means you're never going to get bored. So I guess that's kind of interesting too. Damn, this guy's made a lot of videos. Have I already watched this channel before? I have no idea. It seems familiar. Problem with My Hero Academia. I have no idea. The action genre is dead. Wait, is this by the same... Oh no, I just watched... Wait. Isn't this video on here as well? Oh, it's the same person. I must have watched a video of theirs before. I don't know. Anyway, maybe it was... Oh, my one Unchained moment. Maybe that's what I saw. Anyway. God. Do I really want to watch another? Alright, let's watch one more. Alright.
Anyone with
Oh god. Your name.
even a passing interest in anime knows the name Studio Ghibli. It's known as the house that Miyazaki built, referring of course to legendary filmmaker Hayao Miyazaki. The collected works are well known around the globe, effortlessly transcending the West's misguided notion that animation is just for kids. Even my mother, who refuses to believe cartoons are for anyone over the age of 11, has seen Kiki's Delivery Service. She said it was okay.
Jeez, what a snob.
But here's the rub. Whilst everyone knows of Ghibli and their moving castles, cuddly neighbours, and flying pigs, there are plenty of fantastic anime films out there that aren't getting the recognition they deserve. Japan is a country...
This is the Your Name music, right? Is that a Ghibli movie? Surely not, right? Wait, what am I... Jeez, I'm out of it today. God. Your Name... Wikipedia? Surely it's not. I guess not. Why would you make a video where you're talking like you're hyping up, you know, Studio Ghibli, seeing all this like other stuff that isn't appreciated or whatever, and then use non-Ghibli music? I don't know, it's weird.
brimming with talent, especially when it comes to animated features. My name's Joe, and today I'm going to be looking at a few of my favourite directors, what makes them so great, and which film I think is their best.
Oh, unless the director for Your Name worked at Ghibli at one point, I guess. Whoa, did she just turn into an animal? What the heck? Wait.
Makes them so great, and which film I think is their best.
Or did I just like miss-see that? Wait. Oh my god, she did. That's crazy. What is this movie? I'll watch this. Oh my god.
Mamoru Hosoda is a director that most fans of the medium will already know. He's worked on big-name movies like Digimon and One Piece, and was...
I know this guy because Shabes made a video about him, I think. I think it's that guy. And he's the entire reason that... I said this last time, I think. That this anime, Magical Doremi, I think that's why it's on the list, because he directed an episode there or something. And it looks so cool, and Shabes' video was awesome.
even commissioned to direct Howl's Moving Castle, though he and Ghibli didn't see eye to eye. He instead went on to make the...
That movie is Wolf Children. Okay, interesting. Let me write it down here. Alright.
Girl Who Leapt Through Time. He's been directing his own original features ever since, and in little over a decade has created 4 fantastic films. His library of works are all tied together with a few key themes, and they boil down to roundabout romps of self-discovery, finding out who you truly are and coming to terms with that. As a result, films with fantastical plots like The Wolf Children and The Boy and the Beast are grounded in relatable emotion, and I think that's hugely important to the success of his films. Now, there are a couple of film tropes that I'm a real sucker for, with the Groundhog Day formula, where someone repeats the same day over and over again, being one of my favourites.
True, I agree. Oh my god, I love Groundhog Day.
Watching the same scenario playing repeatedly, with small choices changing things in big ways, is brilliant fun. This is why my personal pick for Hosoda's best film has to be his first, The Girl Who Leapt Through Time.
Wait, this is going to spoil the premises of movies? I don't know about this. Maybe I shouldn't watch this. But then again, it's going to motivate me to actually watch Studio Ghibli movies, which I've never seen a single Studio Ghibli movie. But I'm actually torn. I don't want to get spoiled on the premises of these things. Oh my god. That's it, we're not watching it. We're done. No more video. But that leaves me with nothing in this stream. Nothing to do. What did I call this? Oh yeah, Look Back. Wait. Crazy. Look Back is getting an anime. Isn't that wild? Actually, it is on normal speed. Look at this. She's drawing. We're zooming out. That's literally the whole thing. I guess the big thing is a different art style. The Chainsaw Man. Kind of cool. I personally think this is going to be a very good anime. I think the concept, the emotions of it or whatever lend it to voice acting and music, and I think that's going to be a big, like, I think it'll elevate it. Like, I don't think anything about... I think the only thing about Look Back that makes it, to me, something that is, like, really good as a manga, is that it's about, I guess, making manga. Like, when I think of Goodbye Area, I think of the the multiple pages of, like, Area at the dinner table or whatever. It's like, it's just, like, literally the same, like, panel that's, like, over 2 pages. So, like, her and seeing the IV stuff at the hospital, and it's, like, just focusing on that for so many pages or whatever. And that's something you can only do in manga. And that's why, like, to me, I'm like, oh my god, Goodbye Area, I can only imagine that as a manga. And I don't know what it would be like as an anime. Look Back kind of feels like a movie. At least when I'm reading it. So, I don't know, I could imagine it being adapted pretty well. Yeah, I don't know. Different studio, different art style, a different director. Or the Chainsaw Man. I'm interested. I'm very interested. I hope this is good. But I truly don't have anything to say beyond that. Look Back is a one-shot manga by Tatsuki Fujimoto, famously known as the author of Chainsaw Man. True. Look Back manga is receiving an anime movie adaptation. Why is this random 600 sub channel uploading the trailer? Interesting. Anyway. The video is about, like, everything but Studio Ghibli, by the way. That makes sense. He's highlighting non-Ghibli directors. Did I miss that? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Jesus Christ. I thought he even said at the beginning, we're going to be highlighting Studio Ghibli directors. Whatever. Anyway. And Punibaba says, "Hey Ari," or "Hey Punibaba." Oh my god! I just remembered. Heath, you watched Mushoku Tensei, right? Was that a rewatch or was that your first time watching it? I need to know. I need to know what you thought about it. Oh my god! If that's actually the first time you're watching it. Anyway, I just remembered that when I saw Punibaba, I'm like, "Hey, he's the Mushoku Tensei guy." Oh my god! What about Heath? Heath just watched it, right? Anyway. I truly, I don't have anything to do this stream. Look back at anime movie teaser, saw that. The anime dormitory video talked about that. I saw Madam Web, guys. It's a really, really bad movie. Yeah, that's gonna be, I don't know if I'll have much to say on the digest, because, you know, I just watched it in the cinema and I didn't take many notes, but boy, was that a bad movie. The only other thing is that I watched Heavenly Delusion. I'm not gonna say what I thought about it, because I want to save that for the digest, because I think there's a lot to say about that series, but I watched it, I guess. It's the first winner of the community polls that are going up on Elite Ari, all right? Which you can't actually see because you're not a member. I guess I could upload a screenshot or something, but if you're a member, you know, press join or whatever, and you go to the community tab, you see nice polls. I just also posted the first weekly update. Oh my god. Anyway. Heath says, "I never finished season 1 part 1, so I'm getting caught up now." Okay, that makes sense. But okay. Apparently, a look back will be animated with the production method Disney uses and not usual Japanese production process. Well, that's kind of weird. Okay. Also, it'll probably be the it'll probably be most animated by the director, mostly animated by the director. That's kind of strange. I don't know. I'm interested. I saw some of the stuff the director worked on, like Devilman Crybaby or something. At least that's what I've seen that looked cool. And a bunch of other stuff. So I'm mildly excited, you know, for this director. For the overall thing, I'm very excited. I just want to see a more look back is better, you know, the more the better. Fujimoto, we love him. All right. Do I end the stream already? 20 minutes in. I did say this is going to be a very short stream, is what I said in the title, because I was like, you know what? I could stream. I have a little bit of time, but I really just don't have anything to talk about. Anyway. And my neck is hurting me. Oh my god, my neck. It's terrible. That's why I haven't been streaming for a bit. He works on a lot of independent projects when he does most of the animation. That's kind of crazy. Because, I mean, an anime movie, usually that's like the opposite, right? Where you got like a bunch of people and it's like a really high budget thing and they spend a long time on it. So it's kind of weird that one guy would be doing the majority of this movie. Kind of cool. I'm trying to think, what do I know is like solo animated? I don't think I know anything. Besides the Attack on Titan Rumbling opening, right? This was like, as far as I understand, this was like solo animated by one person, but maybe I'm mistaken there. I know a lot of this is also footage from the actual anime, like I think this is. But also I just could be completely wrong, but my understanding is this was like one guy animating this. Anyway, and I'm sure probably most of the endings or something could be like that. I don't know. Anyway. All right. If Mappa made Naruto, I'm sure it's a very funny meme. What do you think it would be? What's the punchline? What could, I don't know, it could be like a Mappa bad thing where like it's really choppy and the frames are like non-consistent or whatever because like the animator's being paid badly. It could be a thing on the filter that they put over things. I don't know. I'm actually very interested now. What is this going to be?
Huh? Naruto, what's the matter?
It's a Jujutsu Kaisen. I guess they're making fun of when Yuji was like freaking out and then they played the opening or something. Anyway, I feel like this was made by like a 15-year-old or something. Jesus. All right, interesting. Anyway. He works on a lot. I read that. I mean, not always. Like Mushoku Tensei Season 1, Episode 5 was solo animated? What does that even mean? I feel like I'm missing something here. There's no way that an episode of an anime was solo animated, especially Mushoku Tensei. I must be misreading something. Wait, I mean, not always. Like Mushoku Tensei Season 1, Episode 5 was solo animated. How is that? What does that mean? There's so much going on. Like, they would even have a background art studio, right? Does that count as, like, the animation? When you say animation, do you only mean, like, character stuff? But there was, like, I even remember there was, like, a fight in this episode, right? I must be misunderstanding. I don't know. Anyway, you're right. Thank you. You know, I'm always right. The guy who made Your Name's first movie was basically done by just him. Jesus, okay. You know what? This just proves I know nothing about anime production, right? One guy, Hiroyuki Takashima, the episode director and the storyboarder, did all the key animation. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. I mean, I guess not really. I guess kind of. I don't know. Because, I mean, it makes sense, you know, all the in-between stuff and the, I don't even know what the terminology is, but yeah, I guess between the key animated stuff. What's like an average, like, how often is one person doing the key animation for something? That's really interesting to me. I know nothing. Nothing about these productions, all right? Same guy who directed and boarded Turning Point 2. Oh my god, we love that guy. That guy's like the greatest man in all of anime. Mushoku Tensei, let's bring it up again. What's his name? I don't know. I'm assuming this guy, Hiroyuki Takashima, storyboarded and directed. We love this man. What else has he done? A reunion? Oh yeah, I remember talking about this. How he made the like 2 best episodes in the entire season. Oh, and he did. That's what you're saying here. Okay. Directed, storyboarded, and mainly key animated? That's pretty crazy. But who knows? Maybe that's not crazy. Maybe it's like a common thing that I've just never heard of. Director. Idolmaster, I've heard of that. Mushoku Tensei, I've heard of that. Senki Zesh or Symphogia, I've heard of that. Oh wait, I looked this up at some point. I feel like I've done this on stream before where I looked this up because I remember thinking, what the hell is this thing? Anyway. Crazy. We love Mushoku Tensei. Then you have people, then you have people like Kazuya Nakanishi, who does the same thing but multiple times on the same show for Eminence in Shadow, for example. Maybe I should create a list of animators, you know? How do you even find out about stuff like that? I guess they credit... do they have a credit for key animation in the ending? I know they have like a general like section like where they include some animators. Like I've seen that. Damn, I really need to do a lot more research on anime production. God. Anyway. Mushoku Tensei. I guess if this isn't about Studio Ghibli, we can watch this and that's it. Yeah. Alright, cool.
Who you truly are and coming to terms with that. As a result, films with fantastical plots like The Wolf Children and The Boy and the Beast. Watching the same scenario playing repeatedly, with small choices changing things in big ways, is brilliant fun. This is why my personal pick for Hosada's best film has to be his first, The Girl Who Leapt Through Time. In it, a girl leading an ordinary life in Tokyo gains the power to time leap, and I mean that quite literally. She jumps through time to re-eat puddings and affect mundane events, but the places this film takes the concept are incredibly surprising, genuinely quite moving. Much like the rest of his portfolio, it's balanced with a sense of humour that comes out of nowhere. And a couple of emotional gut punches that comes with the territory of time travel. Watch it and then go watch everything else the guy's ever done. It's all gold. Looking at Metropolis is to look at arguably the most important man to shape manga and anime as we know it. Osamu Tezuka, known also as the god of manga, created some 700 volumes of the stuff, along with 500 episodes of anime. He was unbelievably prolific and worked non-stop right up until his death in 1989. His last words were, "I'm begging you, let me work." His most famous creation, Astro Boy, is known around the globe, and even has a movie of his own. though the less said about that one, the better.
I got machine guns in my butt.
Instead, I'm going to talk about Metropolis.
I just realized this is 6 years ago. Crazy. Because then they would have mentioned Pluto or something, right?
Metropolis was animated by Madhouse, who worked on a lot of movies on this list, and was based off of Tezuka's manga of the same name. The manga itself was in turn inspired by a single image from the 1920s.
Oh my god, my neck is killing me. I might just like end the stream. Jesus Christ. Did you vote for Blind Wave watching Mushoku Tensei? Not only did I vote for Blind Wave as my, or Mushoku Tensei as my #1 slot on the Blind Wave poll, I also made sure that the other two things I voted for were like the least popular thing, so it's like the least chance that they're gonna get voted for, you know? Because we need Blind Wave to watch Mushoku Tensei, because that'd be really funny. And also, they are watching the dub, which is kind of scary, I guess, but Bacon's watched part of the dub, and I think he said it was okay. But then again, I've seen Turning Point 2 in the dub, and I thought Orsted's voice was kind of bad. And I've heard Sylphie's voice in the dub, and I do not like Sylphie's voice, at least when she was younger. I don't know what she's like in season 2. So I don't know. Anyway. Yeah. Crazy. But the craziest thing, I wonder if I can get this up here. Film buff. I was looking at film buffs, like, things he's interested in watching. And can you believe this? Look at this. These are some things I'm interested in making content for. Anime, Mushoku Tensei. I couldn't believe he was here. I'm like, how did he come across this? Like, out of all the, like, I've heard these are, like, really famous things, you know? Cowboy Bebop, Steins Gate, Hajime no Ippo, Violet Evergarden, JoJo's, like, look at these massive, like, crazy things that everyone always talks about and feel like film buff shows, and then you got Mushoku Tensei. Where I'm like, yeah, I get it. Like, it's great. I think it's the best on this list. But I don't know how it got on his radar. That's crazy to me. Yeah, anyway. Black Sails, that'll be great one day. God. We love Film Buff here, right? We're big fans. Now, if only he would stop releasing full-length reactions when I signed up for early access, alright? Sick and tired of it. But we love him all the same. The dub makes Rudy even more of a pedo because Eris sounds like a 6-year-old. That is the thing I noticed. I haven't heard Eris's voice. Unless it's Gabby's voice from the Attack on Titan dub, and I'm like, oh yeah, I guess maybe that's the same now that I think about it. But I have heard Sylphie's voice, and she sounds like a little kid, in like a extremely like little kid. I didn't like that. It was a bit weird. How do I even Eris voice actor dub? Is it Gabby's voice actor? Am I thinking of the same thing?
Hello guys, I'm
What is this?
Ujoren. Welcome to my channel. Today I'll be telling you the characters that...
Okay. Mushoku Tensei, all characters, Japanese dub. I want the English dub. Wait, Mushoku Tensei... Oh, wait, no. Mushoku Tensei dub scene. Eris. Eris and the Assassins. Are they going to be like spoilers here? Oh my god, Eris becomes a warrior. Do you think this is dubbed? Surely there's like a dub clip of Mushoku Tensei on here, right? Oh, Jesus Christ. Mushoku Tensei English dub. This is actually crazy. Dub? Oh, here we go. Oh no, but this is a spoiler for season 2. But I guess Heath has seen some of it. I don't know. What's like a... How do I even find something? I could just look up who the actor is. Mushoku Tensei dub Eris. I have no idea who this is. But I just want to be validated and for this to say Gabby. Oh my god, aren't I the best? I had a feeling that she was voiced by Gabby's voice actor. Anyway. I only have 1.5 episodes left. Okay, that's good. That's much better. And then when you're done, Heath, I need to hear what you think about it, okay? I guess this is truly it. It's truly the end of the stream. Nothing to talk about. This would be like the perfect time for me to like go over my Minecraft world so I could show that off finally and make a video out of it. Ordinary Ari. Oh yeah, look at this. We're gaining subscribers again. 260 subs. Probably thanks to Avatar somehow. Shoka Tensei is slightly getting up there. It overtook the Vinland Saga discussion. The Mauler thing is getting pretty close. That would be terrifying if that became the most popular thing on this channel. I would not like that. This video, it actually started getting a few views and then it like literally it has flatlined completely. It's actually really impressive the degree to which it flatlined. These are doing okay. These are doing fine. How's my secondary NT Black Lagoon discussion going? Still under the Heath comment, but he's gotten 3 thumbs up now. Not good, not bad at all. And then we got Kyle Entertainment. 2 comments still. Oh my god, I finished Black Lagoon. There's finally some content not from half a decade ago. Oh my god. It's so fucking back. Oh my god, so true. Why do I see so many videos about old Minecraft being better? It's kind of crazy. Anyway. That's that. We're done. Alright? A new record for the shortest stream of all time. Next time I'll have a bunch of stuff to talk about. But this is it. I'm in pain. My neck is injured. Well, it's not really injured. I just like slept on it wrong like 5 days ago and it's like not gotten better. So it's terrible. It's hot in here. But anyway. Thank you for coming. See you next time.